I think we all have to rally together, and so I thank Kerry in my speech, and I thank him for his service, and I welcome any of his supporters to come on board and help make sure the Republicans win in November.
It's a hard-fought race. Millions of dollars were spent. I think, he spent about $4 million. I've never had that much money spent on me in my entire life, so I'm complimented.
To Brian Ellis, you owe my family and this community an apology. For your disgusting, despicable smear campaign. You had the audacity to try to call me today after running a campaign that was called the nastiest in the country.
I think, a primary puts tension within the party. Justin has won the race. We need to close ranks. Justin's the Republican nominee, and Republicans need to get behind him.
Harry Reid and his Senate Democrats continue to support the president, and they continue to block Republicans at each and every turn. We must win this Senate election in Kansas. We must take back control of the U.S. Senate. If we do that, Senator Jerry Moran and I will finally have the high ground in our fight to stop the Obama agenda, repeal and replace Obamacare, clean up the mess this president has made of U.S. foreign policy and our national security.
We've got a president in this White House who's a threat to this country because he sees himself as a dictator. He thinks he can run this country with a pen and a phone. And it's important that we as Republicans come together in this November election so that we can win that Senate.
I talked all the time in my 3.5 years in Congress about taking Kansas values to Washington, D.C. and bringing the simple common sense that we all know, the way we want to live, to get government out of our way. Every single moment that I'm in Washington, D.C., I work on that, and the voters of Kansas rewarded that. They understand it matters to them, and I promise you the next 2 years, when we win in November, I will continue to fight against big government every single moment I am entrusted with that power.